What's up, YouTube? Back again. Gonna hit y'all with this quick video. Look, this is gonna be for my people who are trying to get some more income coming in and trying to figure out a different income stream to work with. The thing is, if you're already having a 9 to 5, that's cool. You don't have to stop, because most people thinking they're having to stop their 9 to 5 to build wealth. No, that's the easiest way. I promise you, coming from a real full-time entrepreneur, don't let them fool you talking about this building wealth and stuff, bro. You can do it on your 9 to 5 job. The thing is, you're just going to have to execute a little bit more and faster. Look, the stock market guaranteed to make you money. I've seen people say they've lost money in the stock market. You have to ask those people, how long were you in the stock market for one? Because I'm a long-term investor, bro. The stocks I've held for the past 3 to 4 years to 5 years, 6 years, bro, they were good stocks. I've never had a bad, there's no way. Just going off, this is what you're going to hear all the time. The S&P 500 is always up 7% every year. And what I put in my mind was, S&P 500, 7% pays a dividend. Cool, right? So I'm like, I'm seeing, I own Carvana and stocks like that. I've seen it outperform it. S&P by tremendous, but which one is going to be more stability? S&P 500, if anyone knows, you know. It's already been doing it for years. Guarantee S&P 500 is going to bring you some more income in. You can go find certain stocks that have dividends and things. They're going to bring, the more money you put in, the more income you're going to get. And the thing is, most people want to see this within a week or two. Not when you're working with your own money. No. You can, I'm not saying you won't see any results. Like if you throw $500 into just throwing out a stock, it's not financial advice. Walmart, you put $500 in Walmart and it goes up $50. You're going to get the compound interest from that. Most people are looking at that, I'm taking profit. Some people are going to take profit. That's how you're supposed to play this game. You could take profit or keep it running. So with that being said, once you get that established, which stocks going to bring your income in, I wouldn't say don't pick, especially if you're a beginner, don't pick no more than, because it's so many to choose from. I promise you, it can drain you and you'll be short some shares. No more than 4 stocks. No more than 4. And if you focus on those 4, they will bring the income in. I'm just thinking about the compound interest daily. Of course, the market is down, but you have some of your stocks that are still going to be up. Like you're going to have your tech stocks. It's some medical. It's so many different ones. But I look and see who's the strongest and who's competing. Who's going to be here for how I look at it. Who's going to be here the next 5, 10 years, 20 years? Who can I make money with for the long term? That's how I think. I don't know how these other people are telling you how they do it. This is what I've made money. Plenty of money with it. It's still making money. The second one would be, for me, same thing. But it's faster and way more volatile. And you'll learn that once you figure out if you're a bear or bull. Crypto. Bro, for me personally with crypto, we're still in the early, the stock market has been going on 1920s. Before that, that was just a crash in 1920. So it's been going on how many decades, the stock market? Now this is how I look at it. I can't tell how other people look at it. With crypto, bro, this is still new. This is still new. Bitcoin was new in 2009 when it came out. 2012, people started open. It was a lot of the black market, but whatever happened, happened. We're here now. Bro, it's still new. You have big cryptos. Am I saying trust a lot of the cryptos being made? No. We've seen all of this they pulled. So don't get fooled by stuff. There's no way you get fooled by stuff you already know. Please don't go in that trap, just testing stuff. No, because you could test so many cryptos or stocks and start going down that rabbit hole. It's going to be a long rabbit hole to get out of, because then you're going to realize all the mistakes you made. And with crypto, I look at it like the gold rush. When people was talking about gold, that's how I look at crypto. Like, what? This is still new? Okay. But the thing is, with cryptos like Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, those 3 cryptos I own, so I want to speak what I own, I'm getting staking rewards from those. It's the same thing as dividends. Same thing. But for both of those, stock or crypto, your crypto is what makes the money. Look at the dividends and the staking rewards as the bonus. Only thing about the crypto bonuses, you will receive it with Ethereum and Solana and stuff like that every 3 days, every 4 days, every 5 days, instead of with stock. once a month with REITs and stuff like that. Dividends 3 months. Just depends annually, you know. But that's the bonus. If you're only focused on dividends, no. Focus on daily. That money adding up to compound even more. Like my best days in the stock market, people love to say they hate when the stock market is losing that day. I'm a dollar cost averager. I buy every day. I bought this morning. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care if I got $20 to my name. It's going in the market. It's going in the market because we're going to figure this out and keep going. Once you figure it out, bro, I can name stocks I got and cryptos. Palantir, Solana, Walmart, Tesla, Amazon, Google, Broadcom, Micron. All winners. I'm naming, and it feels weird when I'm like, man, you've been saying this. Reddit. I've been saying all these names for so long, a year, 2, 3 years, naming these stocks, new stocks, old stocks. And I'm noticing, I've been winning the whole time. See the difference? And it wasn't now I have won in 2 to 3 months. Like my last quick win was Coco Vita. I still own some shares, but I took some Coco Vita and put it into crypto. Now my new thing is what I'm doing is, my dividends that are already coming in from my stocks, I'm going to start putting that into crypto now. So I'm just going to flip and reverse it now. And I'm like, no one can tell you this strategy may be only be going for me for 6 months to a year. If it's working, you keep going with what's working. But it's always having a strategy. I didn't name myself strategic entrepreneur for nothing. Everything I've been doing is strategic. Even before I knew I was being strategic. I'm like, bro, you always had a plan. Is a plan a strategy? No. But I had to strategize and figure out the plan. How could I get to these steps? How could you get to these steps? This next one, for the third one, I could do 2, but I would say the vending machine business. That's how I started. But like official business, LLC, everything before I was doing it all, as y'all say, these side hustles that really are businesses. Vending machine was the first, like the income started coming in and I'm like, I'm talking about I'm having 15, 20 machines on location and I got to go service them. And I started with only 2 to 3. And literally the same week the first week of me buying my machines and stuff, I had 4 on location in the same week. Will you? It all depends on your work ethic. Was some of that luck? Yes. But guess what? I was working towards what I wanted. So you're going to get luck. Am I going to get lucky again in the stock market? Yes. Am I going to get lucky again in crypto? Yes. But guess what? You work to get to that luck. You make your own. That's the definition of making your own luck. If you don't go through these steps, it's going to be harder. Once you figure out, and if you didn't want to, I'll throw a bonus one in because of my people that they don't want to they may not have the money to start the vending. You need to figure it out. You can do gig apps. What I was doing was, I was using gig apps, riding in my box truck and van. Guess what? I was using the money from the gig apps and putting it in the stock market and crypto and into my businesses. You don't stop what works. You just keep going harder. Rinse, repeat, and do the same thing. Now tell me which 4 stocks are you going to buy or crypto?